People are so ready to believe that Bitcoin can reach 250,000, 500,000, 750,000, 1 million, 5 million, or 10 million. This is crazy to me. We even recently saw a forecast that the price of Bitcoin would reach $40 million or more based on the US debt. Isn't that crazy? It's going to be worth $100. You know how many people will call me loopy? But we should just take a deep breath and say, yeah, Bitcoin might really be worth $43 million by 2050. The fact that we're at that point in this area right now just amazes me. It also shows you how left out and undervalued the service in this area really is. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about why, how, and if it's possible for XRP to be worth $100 someday. I really want to draw attention to that. We have no idea when this will happen. Don't get your hopes up and don't just make plans. You know what your job is and have $100 XRP in mind. I do believe that chances to make idle income will be very important for XRP. When DeFi is fully controlled, I think that many of the passive income opportunities that will be available to us will change our lives purely on their own. For reference's sake, I don't want to give guys a time frame for when I think this might happen. For this to happen, there are still a lot of things that need to be just right. Software wants to be at all-time highs, just like rules do. We need to really and truly scale things up. In other words, it will try. We are going to send a lot of info during mine, though. Everyone is welcome to the channel. My name is Nick. For those who are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this movie, you do become a member. In fact, let's take a quick look at this right now. This is from December 20th, and this is Justin Arcanvez. CEO Kathy Wood says that because of demand from businesses, Bitcoin is getting even harder to find than gold. With the help of 2030, let's say that Bitcoin will be worth more than $1 million. Now, a lot of people think that just figuring out what the market cap of XRP is worth $100 is enough. You know that for the sake of this movie, we're not going to get into specifics or anything like that, so we'll just end with 100 billion XRP. No matter how much less it is now, because of the prices that were created that burn some XRP, let's just jump off of $100 billion and say that XRP might be worth $10 trillion. Actually, a lot of people would think that a $10 trillion market value is completely crazy. However, if we really think about it, the more the XRP system is used, the higher the fees that can be made and the more XRP that is burned, it's possible that XRP would be hard to find. Even though it won't happen tomorrow, next week, or next year, it can definitely happen. On the other hand, if we think about how people say it, Bitcoin could reach $43 million by 2050. This amount of money, $903 trillion, is worth a market value. That is crazy. For those who don't believe me, here's proof from the organization that says Bitcoin could reach a price of $42.3 million by 2049 if its value grows at a rate of 25% per year. I'm going on the fact that 40 allows just burst off of $42 million. Okay, $42 million in Bitcoin terms would be $882 trillion. It's crazy. That comes from Vanik. On top of that, we have this from Nick Carter over here. He has been telling Bloomberg for a long time that he wants to buy Bitcoin so that it can match the market value of gold, which would mean that Bitcoin would cost $900,000. You can listen to it from Bloomberg right now. Without a doubt, Washington will go through huge changes. From the first day, you know that the banks will give up. 121 will quit, which is sad. The biggest banks in the US may be able to store Bitcoin and other crypto assets. The CC is going to stop being aggressive. All of these things are very useful for Bitcoin and home-based crypto businesses. I think you might see other sovereigns, maybe not the user, but other sovereigns come in and start buying Bitcoin as the price changes. It's tough to say because Bitcoin is an 80-volt currency. In the long run, I want Bitcoin to reach the market cap of gold, which would mean that each coin would be worth $900,000. It will cost about $18.9 trillion if all the shares are diluted. Does every single person think that $18.9 trillion is a problem? Okay, let's move on. Let's go over here. A lot of these government orders are now about, Bitcoin backup for the US without a doubt. This comes from the Bitcoin Policy Institute. If we keep seeing a lot of attention on Bitcoin in this way, I think it will actually make it more valuable. What does that mean for XRP though? What does that mean for the rest of this business? Because the business as a whole is going to grow very quickly. Senator Cynthia Lummis has also been trying to get this strategic Bitcoin reserve bill passed. This is with David Sachs, who is the new crypto boss. From what I can tell, everyone is wondering if 2025 will be the year of Bitcoin. It seems likely to me that 2025 will be the year of utility-based total projects. I think 2025 will be the year when the space age starts to be taken seriously. Now, I keep bringing up the fact that XRP is an asset because it is the record of everything going on in the space right now. At some point in the future that I can't say, I can easily see XRP being worth a lot of money, $50 to $100. Now that I think about it, that's not a crazy price. When we look at this situation over a long period of time, we can see the huge potential that tokenization has. The Internet of Prices becoming a reality and everything around us is happening in a chain. This is where I said it. You might think that this goes all the way back to 2023. People are so open to the idea that Bitcoin will be worth $500,000 or $1 million someday that it makes me laugh. But I don't see how a $100 XRP could not be doable. You can see the problem right here. Bitcoin's market value could reach $10.5 trillion if it goes up to $500,000. Now, do the math for XRP at a market cap of $10.5 trillion. A thought that XRP could be worth $100 or $50 is easy to dismiss. Though you might be serious when you say that XRP will be worth $10, people will still think you're crazy. The thought that Bitcoin will be worth $500 million, $1 million, $5 million, $5 million, or $10 million is very easy for people. I asked, why make no experience to me, especially to understand what we know about application and the links that are being made, and what's going to happen with the gap in the next 5 to 10 years. I'll be open to the idea that I might be wrong. You should still keep a healthy amount of XRP though, in case you don't know what will happen next. Investments should be de-risked and profits should be made. But a moonbag usually needs to be kept. Because once more, we don't know what will show up. That being said, I believe we have enough information to understand and know that this area is going to wake up in a huge way to the software story. In that case, I'm not sure where Bitcoin fits in. From Ripple, this goes back to 2023 and then down. Keep in mind that it ended in 2023. It turned out to be around December. In the end, Monica Long, the president of Ripple, said it would happen in 2024. We asked the top people at Ripple to tell us what they think will happen in 2024. Today, Monica Long and I are going to keep. In 2024, crypto will end the speculative hype cycles that have caused the business to go through booms and busts since Bitcoin was created. As an industry, we will break the cycle before the next crypto summer by laying the groundwork for real foreign use on a large scale. This means figuring out issues like compliance, usability, and how to connect to existing systems. The biggest step forward that could happen in 2024 is the first rules for decentralized banking. The crypto winter is really a great time for serious workers, especially those who know that blockchain will have to be used to update the financial sector's infrastructure. That is, people who know that using blockchain to update the arena's economic infrastructure is going to happen will make infrastructure with blockchain is going to happen. That made me want to read it twice. This is because that claim is too big to work on fixing important problems in the real world. She talks about following the rules and being honest.